everybody. Happy Saturday to you. It's 12:07 on a Saturday afternoon. You know what that means. Myself, Shelley Winter, and the general manager of Butler Lexus South Atlanta, Kevin Deutsch. We're here for another episode of The Car Guys, the fastest hour on radio. Kevin, first, before we begin, I got to tell you, man, when I found out that you guys do detailing, I took the car down to Butler Lexus this past, I think, Tuesday. I got a loaner. You left my car. When I came back the next day, it was a new car. I was sitting in a golf cart next to my car, and I didn't even know it was my car. It was it was beautiful. I did not know dealerships do detailing.
Well, it means you really needed it. And let's just start there, shall we? This whole thing started 2 weeks ago on this show when you said you spilt something or your car smelled.
Right.
And that's what baked beans and collards and everything else in the back will do if you just leave it and think it's going to go away.
Right. Well, I appreciate Butler, Scott, all the guys down there.
But
I love that place.
We do detail cars, and we have a couple of different levels of detail. And it's important that you get that done for the protection of your car, getting the wax on it, getting the dirt off and the film off, and all of those things. It all makes your car last longer, interior and exterior. And like in your case, we steam cleaned the interior and sucked all that bad stuff out.
Yep.
And you smoke, and we got all that stuff out.
Right.
So overnight we put in we bombed it, and we there's a neutralizing bomb that we can do, and it runs through your air conditioning vents to clean that out. Changed out your cabin filters.
I smell that. I turned on the air. I smelled the difference immediately.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
yeah.
But thank you guys. I mean, it's wonderful.
And then the ozonator overnight helped.
That's what it's called, an ozonator.
Well, we did that too.
Right. I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah. So all good.
Yep. So let's start the show. I appreciate it. What are the different types of vehicles that are available today? Because the loaner that I got was an NX. No, it was an NX, was a regular, but I saw an RX. A friend of mine has an RX hybrid.
Yeah.
And my NX stopped. You know, I think mine was a hybrid. Does NX come in a hybrid?
It does. As a matter of fact,
That's what I had.
As a matter of fact, going forward, it's going to be next year that the NX only is available in hybrid.
Wow.
So
Because I didn't realize until I brought the car back and realized I used no gas.
Right. And then the same thing with the RAV4 this year is only hybrid.
Wow.
So it completely changed.
So what are the different types of vehicles?
So, it's really interesting. You used to go to a dealership, it's time for a new car, and you went and you bought a car. And everything was an ICE vehicle.
What's
with
ICE?
Internal combustion engine,
Gotcha.
the same old cars that we've been having, since Henry Ford rolled them off the production line 100 years ago. And then we added hybrid, and people don't realize that there's 3 kinds of hybrid. So you need to know them before you go buy a car. A hybrid car, and people say, well, what is a hybrid? And it's a vehicle that combines a traditional ICE engine with one or more electric motors, and it seamlessly switches between and blends gas and electric power.
That's what I had, the NX that I had. Okay.
Yeah, my youngest daughter, Lindsay, she drives an NX hybrid. And then that's called a full hybrid.
Gotcha.
HEV. And then you have mild hybrids, which is what the domestics tried to get involved with. Volvo started with that, and a bunch of them came into, and it's just an electric motor that acts mostly as a helper to the gas engine, providing a boost when starting from a full stop or powering the air conditioning.
Gotcha.
But it cannot drive the car on pure electricity. So the NX you drove, when it's in reverse, it starts off in just electric. Or when you first start off, it's just electric. It's not gas right away.
Right.
So it can drive it in electric or gas both at the same time. And then you have the plug-in hybrid, which is what my wife is now driving.
Okay.
Which is an NX 450 Plus. And that's an electric motor. It's kind of cool. It features a larger battery pack that can be plugged into an external power source. So every day she comes home, she plugs it into the 110.
Gotcha.
It recharges completely overnight, and the first 40 miles is pure electric.
Wow. So if she works in a city or she works nearby, she literally can put in a full tank of gas and not fill up for weeks.
It lasts months for her.
Right, because she drives.
It lasts months for her because it's 110. It's not like a regular BEV that can burn your house down.
Right.
It recharges overnight. It goes 40 miles and things are good. And the plug-in hybrids are fantastic.
So what are the best-selling hybrids?
Gosh. The Toyota Camry when it comes to cars, or the Honda Accord, the Prius or the Prius Prime. We know about the Prius.
Right.
It kind of started the craze in this country, and the Civic Hybrid. And so you're going to Honda and Toyota because they really began it all in this country. And then you can move over to the SUVs. The RAV4 is the absolute best-selling hybrid SUV. The Honda CR-V does well. The Jeep Wrangler comes in a plug-in hybrid that does extremely well.
Jeep? Do you mean a Jeep Wrangler? They come in a hybrid? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. It comes in a plug-in model.
Oh, plug-in. Okay.
Yep. And then the Honda Tucson hybrid has done very well also. And then you've got the trucks today. Ford has an F-150, and then they've got the Maverick, and of course, not to leave out Toyota, the Tacoma.
Let me ask you a question on the trucks. Part of the F-150 and trucks like that, they're for pulling and hauling. Does it still work with the hybrid? Do they lose power?
No, it's to a certain point. That's why it's an F-50, not a 250, which is going to be a 3/4 ton. But for every day, it's fine. And like the Ford Maverick's doing very well as a hybrid, which is a subcompact truck, and we know how good the Tacoma does.
Right.
So, the iForce Max is a great choice. And then you may, after that, now we've got BEV, and God knows there's all kind of BEVs.
What's BEV?
Battery electric
That's
vehicle.
all electric.
Yeah, so that's the Teslas,
Gotcha.
the Lexus RZ, the Hyundai. I mean, there's all kind of brands out there, but you can have, there's different classifications there too. Like for instance, you could have the regular BEV, and we talked about on this show the other day on something that's coming very fast, and that's the little diesel generator on top of the BEV that regenerates the BEV.
Gotcha.
Diesel trains have been doing that forever. So
that's a diesel engine that recharges the battery.
Yeah.
So it's the reverse of the hybrid with a battery.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
So it doesn't do anything except charge the battery while you're going to give you more range.
Gotcha.
So that's becoming popular. There's a lot of different stuff coming with there. But when you start talking about BEVs, gosh knows, the Tesla Y, the Ford Mustang, the Lexus RZ, the Hyundai, everybody seems to be having a BEV today, which leads us to the Polestar.
Right. Now, talk about that story, because I saw a story in the news yesterday during my show prep, about BYD, the Chinese electric vehicle. Talk about Polestar and that.
Well, the BYD is going to be a challenge, and we've got great laws in this country protecting, keeping the Chinese out. And it's not because we want Chinese out, it's because of the information that these cars gather.
Right.
Polestar is owned by Geely and Volvo.
Geely?
Geely, G-H-E-E-L-Y, which is a Chinese company.
Gotcha.
All of their information and everything that goes back and forth is Chinese. The Biden administration, not the Trump administration, put this in place to where that's a no-no. The Trump administration has said, because of they haven't altered it the way Volvo did, and we'll go into that as of the 2027 season or year, no more Polestar in this country.
So you can't buy Polestar after this year?
Cannot buy anything after 26.
Wow.
So the dealerships will stay open. They'll fix the cars and they'll do stuff. But the Polestar is going away in the U.S., which is a very small percentage of their business.
Right.
Volvo was given a stay of execution this year. We'll see what happens next year because they're moving their communications out of China.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, the Trump administration is doing nothing except enforcing what the Biden administration did. And sometimes things get blown out the wrong way.
Right.
So you've got to give credit, and I'm giving credit to the Biden administration.
Right.
Because it's the right thing to do. But Canada is, going. They're going to allow 20% Chinese, and Mexico, it's already over 50% in just 2 years.
And just that's their BYD sales.
Well, not just BYD, all of the Chinese brands, but BYD is now their number one selling brand in Mexico.
Let me ask you a question. What happens to the dealership, the Polestar dealership? Do they have to switch over, find another product, or do they go out of business?
It's no different than some people that weren't as bright as others that invested in some brands that didn't make it.
Gotcha.
Like Kevin Deutsch and Daewoo.
Right.
I invested in that brand. It was a very good car, but it didn't make it in this country.
Right.
So I lost my money.
Right. So then that's it. It's just gone.
Yeah, but there's only 46 Polestar stores
in the country,
and most of them are. They had to be separate, but a separate little facility next to their Volvo stores.
404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. The name of the show is The Car Guys. The purpose of this show is to take your calls and you ask your automotive questions of Kevin Deutsch. He's the expert. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. The show is called Car Guys. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. We will be right back.